Hi! Today's video is going to be short and sweet because I don't want to hang about. I want you to go away and use the thing that I have made. If you've watched any of my channel before, you will know that I use top trump cards to determine what books I'm going to read. And the reason I decided to do that was for two reasons. The first reason being that it encouraged me to both read books out of my comfort zone and the books that are currently on my shelf already, because there are books that I love that I want to reread, but also books that I should rereading for whatever reason, and it was a nice way to kind of balance the two. It made it a chance, whatever I picked out. And the second was, I've got a long old TBR list. I've got loads of books that I want to read. My Goodreads total would like to read is over 600 books. That's a crazy amount. I haven't even read that many in my lifetime so far, and I'm 28 years old. So that can be quite daunting. And actually having the TBR card meant that I could just pick out a card, and I've got 4 cards a month that I pick out, and that's 4 books I've got to read. I'm only setting myself those 4 books, plus whatever readathons I'm doing, and it's far more manageable and a lot less daunting. Now, with the Black Lives Matter movement, there have been a lot of people championing black authors, black booktubers, and making sure that we are hearing own voices. And I wanted to do my bit and make sure that that's accessible to you, but not hella daunting. So I've been watching loads of booktubers, loads of black booktubers, I've been reading the Goodreads list, I've been doing all of the research, and I have created 100 BAME specific top trumps TBR cards. The link to the top trump cards are below. They are free. You will be able to download them. I will also be uploading them to Instagram, so they will be in a highlights folder so that you can come and drop in whenever you like. There is a variety of genres in there. There is a variety of age groups covered. We've got middle grade, adult, new adult, YA, we've got non-fiction, crime, romance. I've really gone to town on this. There are 100 cards. All I'm asking you to do is pick a couple and have a read and have a go and just get involved. I don't want to be seen as a white saviour. I'm not doing this to talk over those booktubers, but I wanted to do something. I wanted to show that I'm actioning my words that I've shared on Twitter, that I am an ally and that I am working towards a better understanding. And I think, although some people don't think that book lists are a good enough move, it's something that I can do from lockdown, that I can continue to advocate for, that I can continue to champion whilst signing the petitions and donating to charities and things like that. And I know that a lot of people can't, because sometimes you'll sign a petition and because you're not in the same country, it doesn't have an impact, or you don't have the money to donate to charities, or whatever it is. But reading is one of the accessible ways that you can still be an ally and still champion the voices that need to be heard. But like I said, it can be incredibly intimidating when you're confronted with thousands of books all at once and you know you should be reading them. And it's one thing when you've kind of absorbed loads of books over a long period of time, or you've collected a lot of books over a long period of time, and the publishing industry does need to change because it does need to champion those voices as well. But there is something you can do, and there was something I could do. And the thing that I did was to create these TBR cards to make sure that I am reading own voices, and to make sure that anyone who watches my videos has the opportunity to pick out own voices, and specifically black, Asian and minority ethnic voices, because it is important that we read, whether it's out of our comfort zone or it's just something that we're doing because we think we should. If you think you should be doing it, think about why you think that. Think about what the lessons are within the books. Think about Just think about it. Do the thinking for yourself and do the reading for yourself, and making sure that you are doing your part. I'm really worried that this sounds preachy. We can do better, and this is a way of doing that may not be as intimidating as a 100 book list. You can literally go, you can pick the genre that you like, you don't have to download all of them, you can choose the ones that suit you, you can read about them on Goodreads and decide, well actually that sounds more my cup of tea than that does. Whatever it is, they're all individual, it's flexible, it's down to you which books you do and don't read from this list. I thought it would just be a fun way to incorporate it. I know that some things that I've made before that I've shared have ended up in people's bullet journals. I always put my top trumps cards in my bullet journals as a way to keep a track of what I've been reading and have a tangible, I read this, and maybe I unhauled the book or I donated the book or whatever, but I read it and I made some notes and I thought about it, and this book had an impact on me. and I think the more own voices that we can read and think that had an impact on me, the better. So yeah, that's the end of the rant. But yeah, I hope you like them. I hope they are useful to you, because fundamentally they're meant to be useful and entertaining. That's why I made them, and I spent 3 days making them because, like I said, there is 100 books on this list. So I hope you like them. That's all from me. Links to everything is in the description down below. It's raining here, so I hope it's slightly cheerier where you are, and I hope you have a nice day.